Hey Abbotsford, let's have some backyard fun! Hi everybody, Jeff here from City of Abbotsford. Today we're going to talk about backyard pool safety. So a couple important tips for you are to make sure that you always have your pool enclosed with a fence. So you can see at this location we have a nice fence that goes all the way around. You can see through it so you can see what's happening in the pool. There's gates to lock the kids out to make sure that they don't get in there when you don't want to, and keeps everyone safe and having fun in the backyard. The fence has to be at least 4 feet high, and there can't be more than 4 inches of space in between each one of the slats in the fence so that kids can't sneak through there to get into the pool. This applies to any pool that's over 2 feet deep within the City of Abbotsford. If you want more information, you can go on abbotsford.ca and look under the bylaws for the private swimming pool regulations, and all the information is in there.
Hi, Jessica here from the City of Abbotsford, just talking about backyard pool safety. If you're lucky enough to have a pool in your backyard, just some things to keep in mind. Always make sure that children are fully supervised. Children can drown in as little as 10 seconds, so it's very important to always have active supervision and make sure that you're paying close attention when any kids are playing with inflatable toys. Always make sure that kids under 7 are within arm's reach. As a parent, I know that we don't always want to get into the pool with our kids, but kids love it when we go in and actually actively participate with them. So make sure that you're spending some time with your kids in the pool, teaching them also about how to stay safe in the water.
Hey, Reed here from the City of Abbotsford. One of the great things about having a backyard pool is that you're in your own area, you can enjoy yourself, have some friends over, but it's really important that there's always somebody who's actively supervising what's going on in the pool and has made sure that they haven't consumed anything that might inhibit their decision making or their ability to help somebody if they get into trouble. And since I'm the designated adult in charge, Mason, in you go, buddy.
All right, so we're going to talk about some different type of equipment you can use in and around the pool, and things that you can use with your kids to have fun and to help them float around and be safe in the water. So some things are better at floating your kids, and some things are better for just as toys. So we have some examples, and we'll kind of just go through them and see what you think. So for example, we have this one. We call this the front floaty arm guy. I don't know what it's actually called, but that's what we're gonna call it. It clicks on the front, and the arms go through. This is a good flotation device because if the kids get in trouble, it's gonna float them on their back, not on their front. So this is a good one to use.
So we all probably grew up with water wings. We'd stick them on, go jump in the pool, and our parents would let us be. They might be fun, but in truth, they don't actually give you that much flotation, and they're certainly not a life-saving device.
Same thing goes for big floaty mats. They're fun to float around in and catch those nice sun rays, but they're not gonna help. If you flip off of the mat, you're still gonna be in big trouble if it floats away from you if you can't swim.
Tubes are also a lot of fun, but we need to remember that it's very, very easy to slip through these, and again, not actually a life-saving device.
Your best bet is a good old PFD, personal flotation device. PFDs are certified and inspected and are weight restricted, so they have all of the things you need to stay safe when you're in the pool. Anybody who's a non-swimmer should have a PFD on, not only when they're in the pool, but when they're around the pool, because it's so easy to fall in. If they got their PFD on, it's that extra layer of protection to help them out. When we're putting on our PFDs, we need to make sure that we put it on properly. We do up all the buckles and zippers and straps and tighten them up. We shouldn't have a loose PFD. It should be like it's giving you a big hug.
Don't forget, they work for adults too.
This one's called a life jacket. Most people call the PFD a life jacket. This is what's actually a life jacket. It slips over your head. It's a keyhole shape. It ties around in the back. Not as glamorous as the PFD, but a really good life-saving device because it's gonna float you on your back if you hit your head or anything happens. This is really good. This is why they had them on ships and cruise ships to slip on in case there's an emergency.